Hi guys, me again. I said we're gonna do, talk a little bit about meditation again. And I thought about today. Today I had to do uh, a MRI. And I've had probably more than 10 MRIs in my life. Brain, shoulder, back, every neck. So when you're taking these MRIs, you're in this tight tunnel and you have to be still, and sometimes they put headphones on you or earplugs. But it is a time where you cannot move and you have to give your undivided attention to something in your mind. And what I did today, I usually take half a Valium or something to relax, but I didn't have any Valiums, and so I took a pain pill. Man, I get in this machine, and the pain pills make you itch. Oh, my nose. And before he started it, a pretty nice white man, elderly white man, younger than me though. So before he said, Mary, I'm getting ready to start the machine. Is there anything you need to do? And I said, oh, my nose is itching. Do I have time to scratch it? He said, yeah, scratch your nose. Okay. And then I told him, okay. And time he started that machine, God, my knee, my ear, I started sweating. It was like, oh, God, help me. So I had to concentrate real hard. And I thought about it. I said, if you really have to be still and not move, you can do it. You just have to act like it's a life or death. It's life or death, or somebody is watching you and telling you you have to do this. Because I didn't want to be in that machine no longer than I had to. So anyway, I was in the machine only 15 minutes. I was doing real good. And he said, you're done, and I'm going to pull you out. Watch your elbows. So he wheels me out, and instead of him standing over me, there was this black woman. And I said, whoa, what happened? I said, am I delirious or something? I know a white man rolled me in. Here's a black woman. And they fell out laughing because what they were doing was changing shifts. But, oh, that spooked me out for a minute. So, you're laying flat and feel like you're in a tomb or something. I mean, a casket. But I was telling this story to talk about how you can meditate and give something your undivided attention. You can. The longest I've was in the Vipassana camp was 1 hour without moving. And then the MRIs, the brain MRIs, had to do that for an hour. So I've had 3 of those. So you can do it. But this meditation that I want you guys to think about, I always talk about going to a low place. And when I say a low place, I'm talking about in your mind, you envision going down a hill. Or a lot of times I think about, how when you walk in a theater and you walk down and you feel the slant, you feel the seats going down. So I do that meditation a couple of times, but what I want to talk about the meditation for fixing a problem. This is what I use when I have a problem that I got to figure out how to fix it. So I picture myself at the most elevated seat in a stadium. Not a stadium, oh God, a theater. So you see the movie going off. The movie's ended, and you see the credits rolling. But as the credits are rolling, you're walking down. You're going to the front of the theater, where the screen is, but you feel yourself going down. Each aisle is taking you lower and lower and lower. When you get to the lowest point of the theater, look to your left and you see a door. Open the door and you'll go into a room. And in this room, there's a table with all sorts of instruments on it. It may be a drill, it may be a saw. If you're kind of mechanically inclined and you know how to use these tools, there may be a sewing machine and some scissors. There may be an artist brush and paint. Whatever you are familiar with using, this is what's laying on the table. And the problem that you are having, everything on this table will help you to fix this problem. I want you to go to the table and pick up the tools, whatever tool you're comfortable with. And you are going to work on this problem. You're going to figure it out. You'll work, work, work. If you have to cut a piece of wood, you have a saw. If you need a nail, you have nails. If you need some glue, you have glue. Whatever you need is on this table. And after a period of time, you have assembled something that you think is a solution to this problem. But you are still at your wit's end because you are not sure that the problem is fixed. The same door that you walked in, there is someone at that door. They are knocking at that door. I want you to go to that door and open it. But don't anticipate who you think can help you. You want to erase all your thoughts of someone who's fixed your problems in the past. We want you to bring up somebody in your subconscious that you would never think that could fix your problem. They knock on the door or they may ring a doorbell, but they are there to help you with this problem. And that guided meditation ends. But you know that you are fully hypnotized when you open the door and the person that's at the door is someone you totally did not expect. And whoever it is, they are there to help you with your problem. This guided meditation, I've used it many times, and there have been some people who have passed on who came to assist me. It's like, what? And it's okay. And I think about some things that they have told me in the past, or I think about their personality and how they acted in serious debates or in crisis in their life. I remember how they acted. So that was the message for me, to kind of emulate them and use that to finish solving my problems. And that is another guided meditation. This meditation is just a personality thing. I have 9 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do this kind of, no, I'm not gonna do it quick, but okay, this is not very long. Okay, picture yourself walking down a path. And it's kind of wooded, but you could tell it's a footpath because the grass is kind of worn. You're walking and you're there alone, and you see a key on the ground. The question that I have for you is, are you going to bend down and pick up the key? Or are you going to just keep walking and leave the key on the ground? Either way, whichever you do, you are continuing to walk. You're still on your path. After a while, you've been walking and you look to your right and you see a house. Beautiful house. Out of curiosity and the fact that you're a bit thirsty and nosy, you walk up to the porch and ring the doorbell. No one answers. No one answers. But you really, really want to go in this house. It looks very inviting. This meditation ends right there with your desire to enter this house. Now, I want you to go back to the path where you found the key. Do you regret not picking up the key? Because the key may fit this lock. Or do you want to go in this house so bad till you use the key that you have found to go in? Either way, it talks about your personality, and if you are willing to take a chance, you'll stop down and pick up something and put it in your possession just in case. You are a person who wants to be prepared for the unknown. Now, if you decide to leave the key on the ground, your personality type is a person that does not get involved and will not step out of bounds. You don't bother anything that doesn't belong to you. And if it's not in your control and you are for sure of the future, you're type of person that has to be for sure of what's going to happen. So that's just something for you to exercise in your mind. And if you are able to visualize, this is what it's about. Meditation is basically about being able to visualize without somebody having to speak to you and guide you. But now that I've given you these few little scenarios, you can start by that. But visualize yourself walking on this path. That's a good way to do that. And even the theater, when you have a problem, you can always go back to that. That's an old one that I use, and a lot of times I just have to remember to do that. And the theater meditation is a good meditation to do at the end of the day, when you can't even relax for struggling and dealing with stuff all during the day and you just don't know. Somebody has really upset you. So that's a good meditation to do. But those two meditations, the one we're gonna that I want to give you guys today. And the next video I'm gonna talk about how to deliver yourself. A lot of people want somebody to deliver them or to take the bounds, your hand and your feet, the things that you're dealing with. We want somebody to deliver us from our bondage. But we're going to talk about this short story. I love this story. It's called The Bound Man. But the next video, that's what I'm going to talk about, The Bound Man. I think I'm going to do this video back to back since I'm talking. Huh? Why not? The next one is about the bound man and how to free yourself. Okay? Bye.